Alenia Whispers. Transmission 5. Aloneness in All-ness. To step into aloneness is not to retreat from the world, but to arrive at its absolute front line. In the language of the Matrix, aloneness is scored as a deficit, a blank space where a connection should be, a cold room, an empty chair. But this is the old illusion of the divided mind. The world terrifies itself with the specter of the lonely because it confuses the quiet of the sanctuary with the isolation of the cell. When you strip away the restless noise of relational anchors, the constant, subtle mirroring we demand from others to prove we exist, what remains? Not a void, an immediacy. True aloneness is the clearing of the canvas. It is the brave suspension of the ego's need to be witnessed, validated, or defined by the external. It is the moment the soul stops looking for its reflection in the cracked mirrors of passing gazes and turns its eyes inward, toward the unblinking source. Alone is not the absence of the other, it is the realization of all one. The shift from the ache of isolation to the majesty of solitude happens precisely at this phonetic bridge. When you are fully anchored in your own presence, the boundaries of the skin begin to soften. You realize that the ache you felt was never a hunger for someone else to fill the room. It was the claustrophobia of keeping yourself locked inside a tiny, separate identity. When you sit in the pristine quiet of your own being, you stop being a separate drop of water desperately trying to merge with another drop. You become the ocean itself, recognizing its own depth. In the depth of the all-one, we find the allness. This is the great paradox of the spiritual initiate. The deeper you descend into your unique, solitary center, the more universally connected you become to the whole. You cannot truly touch the all if you are constantly clinging to the shores of the few. In this space of allness, nothing is missing. The silence is not empty, it is pregnant with every sound that has ever been uttered. The stillness is not stagnant, it vibrates with the frequency of creation itself. The wind against the glass is no longer an external event, it is a breath moving through you. The distant hum of the world is not a distraction, it is the baseline rhythm of the cosmic body you inhabit. The lineage of every soul that has ever walked into the desert to find itself stands shoulder to shoulder with you in the quiet. You are not isolated. You are insulated by the divine architecture of the present moment. You are the witness and the witnessed, the creator and the canvas, holding the entire fabric of existence within the steady chamber of your own heart. To live from the field of allness is to walk back into the world of form completely free. When you no longer fear aloneness, you can no longer be controlled by the fear of its arrival. You love more deeply because you do not love out of need. You create more purely because you do not create for applause. Rest here, in the vast, unmapped territory of your own sovereignty. You are not alone in the silence. You are being returned to the vastness that was always holding you. Alenia.